that the Wandering Man?
Wandering Genius.
Well, yeah. Okay. What's going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday and welcome back to Sin City Crypto Live. I am one of your co-hosts, David. We are coming at you from our studio here in Las Vegas, Nevada with our daily, only on the weekdays live shows. Before we get to the content, quick disclaimer, nothing that anyone says on this channel should be taken as financial advice. So please, as always, do your own research. Speaking of content, today, the Nasdaq is going to custody your crypto. Also, a possible crypto exchange coming from the Nasdaq. Also, the CFTC commissioner visits Ripple Labs in San Francisco. What does this mean? Does it mean the CFTC will be regulating Ripple? We'll talk about that. And the SEC is after Ethereum once again. And crypto's tanking. We'll talk about all that and much, much more. But before we talk about any of that, I have to introduce you to your other co-host, Big Rob. What's that?
Hola! It's your boy, Big Rob, back in the house. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. If it's your first time checking us out, we are an entertainment-focused cryptocurrency channel where we take the old, the boring, and the stale information and we drop an elbow on it. No? You don't like that one?
Crickets.
So, welcome to Sin City Crypto. If it's your first time checking us out, hit that like button. If you've been here before, you know I'm going to tell you to hit the like button because that's what you need to do. And then also, here at Sin City Crypto, we don't just do live streams. We also do street interviews, YouTube shorts. We have deep dives, which we have one coming up today, by the way. And then also active on social media. So make sure you follow us on all of the handles, not just our love handles. Now, taking... what's that, David? What you laughing at?
You.
Yeah. Also,
I want to congratulate you for yesterday winning again against Ben for around the blockchains.
Wow.
That's right. Yeah, you know, it's
it's not easy winning all the time. But.
No. Guys, if you didn't get a chance to see us on Around Blockchain, go check it out. It was a pretty good episode. Also, a big shout out to Ben and the Ben family for hosting us. They do it. They don't really have to do the show, so they empower smaller creators like ourselves. So, thanks again, guys. Let's get right into the roll call.
No.
There we go. All right. So, first up in the chat, we got Big Swole. Round of applause for Big Swole. All right. Now we got Broke Yoshi in here, Jason, Redman, Big Chili Willy, Yazin, Crypto Billy is up in here. Crypto Billy, what's up, man? You know, Crypto Billy, he actually upgraded to our whale membership, or he signed up for the whale membership.
He did.
Let's give our man a little whale love.
There she blows.
All right.
You are now one of 5 whales.
We have was it a pack of whales, a school of whales? What is it?
This is a plethora of whales.
Can of whales. All right, and then you got Stereo 2 on the ones and twos. We got Handy, and then Sir Babe, R.A. Daniel, and Sean Burns, Mervin, and Redman, and Tree City West. And then I thought we got somebody new in here as well. Oh, so yeah, 151crypto.com. Hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto. Also, my true love is in here. So, hola, true love. And K Factor. I think that rounds it out. So, if you're new here, say what's up so we can say what's up. David, how you feeling today?
Feeling juicy.
Feeling juicy?
Yeah. Robin and I have a bet. We have a dinner bet. Is that official, by the way?
Sure, yeah.
We'll see. I'll let you know what the bet is tomorrow. We find out who wins.
Well, why don't you say it? You've already announced that there's a bet.
I want to know.
So we're betting on the interest rate hike tomorrow. I said 100 points. He said 75. So if it's 100, Robin's paying for dinner. And if it's 75, I will pay for dinner. So it is now official. It's official on YouTube. There's no other officiality than to announce it on YouTube. So tomorrow we will find out who is buying dinner. Who do you guys think is going to win? Is this going to be me or Robin? If you're a member of our channel, put our emojis in there. I'm curious. And if you're not a member, why? Why are you not a member?
You okay today, bro?
I'm fine. What? What? Told you I'm feeling juicy, man.
Today. Wow, a little
I'm what?
theater, a little
I'm juicy, bro.
juicy.
I'm taking thespian classes. Trying to up
All
my game.
All right, so let's get into some charts, some crypto. Where are we at now? Taking a look, we got Bitcoin sitting at 18,000. So we did get back up to the 19K mark. We are now bouncing down off of that, and so $18,890. Just to take a look at the last 24 hours, you can see that we are trending in a not so favorable direction. I do think we'll probably get back up to 20,000 when the 0.75 comes in, just because it'll be confluence that we're not going to go to 1% like David thinks we are. We have a 7-day trend as well going in the same direction. So you can see here 20K at the beginning of 1 week ago. And then taking a look at the month, this is all trending the same direction, no matter how far out you zoom, until you get back to 2020. And once again, we were talking about the market being at its lowest level since December. So we got here December. No, it was November. So
2020.
Yeah, because we didn't hit 17,000 since November of 2020. So this is a great time to buy. So basically, hear me out here. If you purchased cryptocurrency, any Bitcoin, particularly Bitcoin, most cryptocurrencies, if you bought any of that throughout the course of the last 2 years since November 2022, you can now buy it cheaper. Whatever you bought before, it is now on discount. It is cheaper than it was. So whatever conviction you had in pulling the trigger on buying some crypto in the last, 2 years, whatever got you to that point, it's still there, unless it's Terra Luna.
That is definitely not there. Well, it's still there. Just
it's
really
still there. Bitcoin
it's there in spirit.
Bitcoin's no different than it was in November, and except for the price is different, and the price is actually cheaper. So since that time, this is the cheapest it's been, and as we mentioned, could go further down. You could get another leg down on the price, but realistically, it's probably gonna be close to the bottom, if not already there. So, yeah. And then Crypto Fear and Greed Index at 23. So, kind of that same zone. And then some of the biggest movers, Ethereum is, let's see here, 1,300. So, we did see a $1,280 Ethereum as of yesterday. So I still think $1,200 as long as Bitcoin stays over 17,000. I think $1,200 will probably be the floor for Ethereum. That's just my personal take on it. Big rally from XRP, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into the what's going on in this network here.
That lawsuit, I think, is coming to an end soon, like really soon.
I think so. I still think with this rally, you're going to get a pullback. So I could see it getting back down to, let's see, where were we before? 37 cents? Yeah, I could see it still pulling back some. Just because the lawsuit probably isn't going to, I don't think it's going to be resolved until next year. That's kind of the vibe, but I don't know. Could be sooner. And then taking a quick peek at the crypto bubble, see what we got here. Helium moving. Helium's been pumping a couple times this week. So big movement out of Helium if you're a fan of Wi-Fi decentralized. Helium is all things in your
DeFi.
camp. That's right. So XRP up here as well. XLM. I wonder if XLM pumped just because it's a payment infrastructure platform similar to XRP. Maybe the two are just pumping together. And Algorand also up as well. And then Taking a quick look at the markets, Nasdaq is down 1.27%. So a pretty red day. Nothing super crazy, but definitely not trending in the right direction. Yeah, it's a little shaky there. So that's all I got
Jones
there.
down 500 points.
What's that?
Dow Jones down 500.
Yeah, everything's down, man. Yeah, S&P 500 is leading the pack though. That's kind of the usually the one with that moves the least or the least volatility is the S&P 500. But yeah.
Okay. Is that all you got?
It's all I got, baby.
Oh, short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look at some charts. So first thing I want to look at is the Dixie. It's so clear and evident how the inverse correlation is with Bitcoin. We can see this big green candle forming today on the DXY, which is not good. We are nearing 21-year highs, which was $110 and around, well, if we count the wick, talking $110.75. We are sitting at $110.26. So the dollar is strengthening against other foreign currencies, and it's not going to get any better tomorrow. When the Fed comes out and raises interest rates by 1%, 100 basis points, which I firmly believe will happen, naturally it'll strengthen the dollar. On the flip side, you have Europe is printing euros, which will devalue their currency, which the euro holds, I believe, the most or second most weight when it comes to the Dixie. So this is something to keep an eye on. And then just to kind of throw on Bitcoin to see the correlation and how inversely they move. Anytime you see a move to the upside in the DXY, Bitcoin drops. And anytime you see the opposite, obviously the opposite happens. I want to take a couple look at a couple altcoin charts. So one I like a lot. I bought some of this was Near Protocol, and looks like this is the daily chart. We've been in this head and shoulders pattern since July, and we are trading right at that neckline. If now this will not be a head and shoulders if it does not break below the neckline, which with tomorrow the FOMC meeting, I believe the markets are going to bleed. This definitely will break the neckline, I believe. And then, so kind of what are some levels to look at? And so I pulled up Crypto Stackers. So this is, yes, this is near. So I took the local high here on August 30th, which is right around $4.38. And you can see good support around the 2x short level, which puts us right at $3.02. And the 3x short level is right around $3.40. If we throw the easy bands on, if we hit this 3x level, we'll be between the solid and dash green easy bands, which is our accumulation zone. This is where you want to be accumulating near, or any cryptocurrency for a matter of fact. So just something to keep an eye on. If you're a leverage trader, which I would not recommend unless you're very well versed with charts and trading. If you're a leverage trader, might be a good time to take a short, put a short position in, not financial advice. And then because we have Flow video is finally coming out today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So to take a look at the Flow chart. So this is also the daily chart on Flow. We had this nice uptrending trend line here. We did break below it, and we should look to test it, which is right around $1.83. If I move over to Crypto Stackers Pro, I did take the local high here on September 10th. We're finding support right now around this 3x short level, which puts us at $1.61. We have good support at the 2x short level, which puts us at $1.43, and then the 1x short level, which is $1.07. If I take the margin pressure levels off and throw on the easy bands, yeah, we are creating support right on top of this dash green easy band. If we enter into this zone between the solid and the dash lines, this is our time to accumulate Flow. I love Flow. I know, I'm not sure Robin's feelings. I know Rocco likes Flow. Not a lot of our community likes Flow. So if you're looking to buy Flow, I would wait. Tomorrow is going to be a bloody day in the markets. And then just to kind of take a look at the traditional markets, this is the daily chart. Looks like Apple, Netflix, Bank of America, or no, sorry, Bank of America, Boeing. Everything is up less than 1%, which is obviously with the markets overall being down. not too much, not really surprising. And then if we take a kind of look at what the certain sectors of the economy are doing, if we just take a look at the 1 month, technology has been taking an absolute beating, down almost 13% over the month. If we zoom out to the 3 months, utilities are actually up 10%. Industrials are up 3.5%. And then energy is up 1.3%, to no one's surprise. So just to give you a more broad sense of what certain industries are doing, a lot of people believe digital assets will be added to this list of groups and sectors. Kevin O'Leary is a big proponent of that. So we'll see how that all plays out. And then just to take a peek at liquidations, this number, when I pulled it up this morning, was around 5 million. So we are, at least over the last hour, getting liquidated. And I think this number is going to continue to rise. Tomorrow, I would expect this 24-hour to be over $500 million. We'll see. And that's all I got.
Dope.
Yay. Okay. All right. Let's get into some of the biggest crypto news of the day. We're going to start with the SEC. This was trending on Twitter. The SEC sues Tokenmetrics founder Ian Bellina. This is sourced from multiple websites and the actual lawsuit filed itself from the SEC website. They are stating that Ian Bellina conducted an unregistered offering of Sparkster tokens and that he did not disclose that he got paid money for marketing the token sale. They claim the ETH contributions were validated by a network of nodes on the Ethereum blockchain clustered in the US. This picture I have on the bottom was snipped directly from the actual lawsuit. This is from page 16 of the lawsuit. You can reference it yourself if you'd like to. The US-based investor is in Bellina's pool irrevocably committed to the transaction when, from the United States, they sent their ETH contributions to Bellina's pool. At that point, their ETH contributions were validated by a network of nodes on the Ethereum blockchain, which are clustered more densely in the United States than in any other country. And as a result, those transactions took place in the US. So what this dude is saying is because most of the nodes are in the US.
This is insane.
It took place in the US. The transactions took place in the US.
Just when I thought the SEC was out of some outlandish freaking things, they go and do this. Like, what's next? Bitcoin's a US based company because the mining hash rates in the US. I mean, that's literally the same thing.
It's so like, bad.
Like, it's on the internet. Does it matter? Does it matter if the blocks got validated or, you know, the nodes were operated or whatever it is? Does it really matter where your IP address is pinging from? I mean, really?
Yeah.
It's not a US-based company. They don't have a big-ass skyscraper in Chicago or New York or in LA. They don't. It's an internet protocol. The SEC, just when I thought, they just throw curveballs, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
Like, I feel like Gary Gensler was like, hey, we need to sue somebody. They're like, well, they can't. We don't really got anything on this guy. I'm like, where the nodes set up at? Where the nodes set up at? Like, the nodes. Well, majority of them, 57% are in the United States. We're like, got them. They're a U.S.-based company. Their operations are running out of the United States. Like, stop it.
I'm telling you, I am telling you, the SEC is after Ethereum. And the merge was the perfect rhetoric for them to walk back on their statements that ETH was a commodity. The SEC has mentioned before, before Gary Gensler, before even Jay Clayton, that Bitcoin and Ethereum trade like commodities. And now, since the merge happened, we haven't heard a single thing. Even before the merge, they stopped putting Ethereum in with Bitcoin when they talked about commodities and digital assets. And the merge is a perfect way for them to walk back on their statements. They're going to say, well, when we said it was a commodity, it was proof of work. It was more decentralized. Now that it's proof of stake, it makes sense for them to change their rhetoric to the masses, not to us who understand and been following this stuff, but to the people who have no idea. It makes sense. You can't just walk back on a statement because you feel like it. This gives them the leeway to do so and not sound stupid, even though we all know they're dumb. Now, this is what, and I'm going to tie this back. You know, Ben, the whole lawsuit thing with Atozi and him pulling the lawsuit, the whole fiasco. One of the things Ben talked about was he was accused of not stating that he was paid to promote those ICOs. And he said on his show, this is something that the SEC can come after me for. And here we go. What, 2-3 weeks later, the founder of Tokenmetrics gets sued by the SEC for not stating that he was paid for marketing the Sparkster ICO. I mean, let's break this down really quick. The premise of you have to say whether you're getting paid to promote something, that is, should happen, correct, Robin?
Well,
like if you get paid,
okay, ethically, you should be disclosing if you're discussing, if you're promoting a product, you should make it transparent that they're paying you, so that way you can evaluate what's said in more of a in context. Hey, if I tell you, hey, they're a sponsor, you know, they're our sponsor, and this is some sponsored content, then you might look at the information a little bit differently. If I say, hey, this is sponsored content, this is an exchange, we use them, they pay us for it. It's a little different for me to go like, hey, I really like this DEX, this decentralized exchange. I like to use it. It's simple, and there's enough liquidity, and I trust it. Those two messages come off completely different. One is straight an opinion. Another one is a preference, and perhaps my preference is swayed by by money. And then that is at the most cupcake kind of way. You can, you know, obviously you can take endorsements and payment for more illicit, newer, higher risk projects that you might not even personally feel comfortable with. And in doing so, if you don't say that, you know, because the risk is so high, if you exclude the fact that you're mentioning that you're getting paid for it, and then you're talking about it as though it's an opinion, and then you might run into some problems. It is a little scary. You know, Ian is at his core, he is the CEO of Tokenmetrics, you know, the founder. But I mean, at the same time, dude is a content creator as well. I mean, that's kind of like the backbone. So, kind of, you know, makes you kind of evaluate your own business model here, at least for myself and David. It's like, hey, man, you know, the SEC, you know, at one, you know, when you zoom out and you look at it, you're like, oh, hey, the SEC, they go after companies for, you know, they go after companies, a branch of government. You know what I mean?
They go after people too.
Yeah, and so you got to remember, it's not just the companies; they go after people, and this is a stark reminder that you know, you need to tread carefully when it comes to the SEC. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that me and David could be getting sued by the SEC, right?
Yeah. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, if we took one wrong endorsement and didn't do it the right way, made some money off of it, even though we've never been paid for anything, we've never done an endorsement. But I'm just saying, you know, if that day came and we did take an endorsement and we didn't go through the right process of doing it, and we benefited off of it financially, and someone else, you know, claims it was fraud, the SEC particularly. You know, we could be getting sued by a branch of government. And the thing is, like, how do content creators, how do the people in our community, how do they defend themselves against the SEC? I mean, you see the litigation, you know, process that Ripple Labs went through. I mean, if you're an individual, like
you're effed.
Yeah, you pretty much you gotta raise the white flag. I mean, pretty much, you get sued by the SEC, you're done, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
Toast. What I'm more concerned of is because Ethereum nodes, majority of them are clustered densely in the United States. It happened in the US. That is guys, that is extremely concerning. They can, like Robin mentioned, they can say the same thing about Bitcoin. The hash rate majority of it is in the U.S. So any transactions with Bitcoin, whatever the case may be, falls under SEC jurisdiction. This is what concerns me, and this is why I say I do not trust the government to regulate it. Is because you have stuff like this. The arguments they drew as far as he's a U.S. resident or a permanent resident, he sold to people in the U.S., fine. But then you draw in the whole, because when he took the money in his pool and then submitted those transactions to the blockchain, and those transactions were validated by nodes who are mostly in the U.S., now it falls under SEC jurisdiction. That would be of grave concern to me. We need, this whole CFTC, SEC, get together, figure it out. It's not going to work, you guys. It seems as though someone needs to put Gary Gensler in his place. Someone needs to put the SEC in their place and say, listen, if you're going to do this, do it the right way or step aside. And what I think personally needs to happen is I think we need Congress, the House and the Senate to draft a bill and legally give either the CFTC or the SEC, give them reign over crypto or digital assets, or create a new committee. This whole, I'll take this one. No, you take that one. No, this falls under my jurisdiction. This falls under my jurisdiction. That is not going to work. It is literally what is holding back our industry right now. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Nasdaq. And guess what? If there was more clarity, they would have launched a crypto exchange, but they haven't because no one has any idea. Is the SEC going to bring the hammer down? Is it the CFTC? Wait, is this a commodity? Well, how does this fit on it? No one knows because our regulators don't know either. So they're trying to regulate something they have no idea about. And that is what's so frustrating. You got anything else to add to this?
No.
All right, let's move on. Colorado, the first state to legalize marijuana, becomes the first U.S. state, another first for them, to allow tax payments in crypto. This is sourced from Axios. Governor Jared Polis made good on a promise he made earlier this year by announcing Colorado residents can now pay state taxes with crypto. Some of those taxes include individual income taxes, business income taxes, sales taxes, withholding taxes, severance tax, and no idea with excise fuel tax, but hey, that's eligible too. Now, last year, Colorado brought in a little over $500 million in tax revenue to the state. Now, of course, I'm not saying that everyone who pays their taxes is going to pay in crypto, but I mean, realistically, if you were to take a guess, what percentage of people do you think would pay their taxes in crypto? What benefit would it be to them to pay their taxes in crypto versus just a traditional way, Robin?
I think, well, first of all, this is pretty forward thinking for the mass adoption. You got government agencies, states particularly, that are facilitating payments in crypto. Now, with that said,
real quick,
ain't nobody gonna pay no taxes with crypto. Nobody's even buying anything
with crypto. Is this guy
crypto.
Republican or Democrat?
I'm just saying.
Rocco, you find out?
Listen, nobody's buying. Okay, how many things did you buy with crypto this year?
None.
Okay, if you have a cryptocurrency show and you're not even buying anything with crypto, then
actually I lied. I bought our Bitcoin Miami tickets with crypto.
Okay, you bought Bitcoin Miami
but that's
tickets.
because I got a discount.
Okay.
So what if?
This is what I'm saying is that if nobody's using crypto for payment, why the hell are they going to all of a sudden go and pay taxes? And I know there is a revenue stream.
Well,
I get it. You can go get Louis Vuitton and Gucci products, and
I can think of one reason.
What's that?
Instead of, cashing out your crypto, you can just pay in crypto and not pay capital gains
No,
tax.
yeah, that's no. You still got to cash it out.
No. If you can pay it, if I don't,
you're not gonna circumvent paying taxes on your gains for crypto by sending it out.
He's a Democrat. Okay. Curious.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how that works.
Okay. This is how it works. If you withdraw, say, Bitcoin you say you sell Bitcoin, you withdraw the cash to your bank account. That's like KYC. You know, the exchange will say, hey, you sold your crypto. This is how much you made, whatever it is. It's the same process when you send crypto out. So just be wary, because if you were to say buy Ethereum, send it out to a MetaMask, technically that's a sale. You bought it and then you sold it, but usually by the time you move it, it hasn't moved much in price. So it might be a little different. But
Is that a fact? You know that for sure?
yeah, you're supposed to. The exchanges keep track of your transactions, and you can say, hey, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so the exchange can say, hey, your crypto moved from here. It was a sale, and then you can say, well, I still custody it here on this address, and then that
would have to be manually.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
How annoying! How far behind are we? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
so
I feel bad for the degens that are like. Here's the thing: like if you're like a super big degen and you moved all kinds of Ethereum everywhere, you're buying stuff, you got things in all kinds of different wallets, and you've traded tokens and swapped. If you get audited, oh God, that's got to be.
Well, now with the extra 85,000 IRS agents, guys, chances of getting audited have like quadrupled.
That's got to be a nightmare. I'd feel bad for
That's gonna be
I feel
a
bad
shit show, man.
Honestly, you know what job I wouldn't want to have is the IRS agent's job. You know how many like internet addresses you'd probably get? You're like requesting information. You just got this whole thing of just like
that entire system
wallet
is broken,
addresses.
Bro. Yeah. Big D says the Vegas Street video was great. Yes, it was. But if you think that was great, wait till you see the next one that we're. By the way, more of that. Yes, that will be a weekly thing. The next one comes out this week, so stay tuned. It's a good one. We had a little. All the guys in the studio had a little glimpse of it. You guys are gonna love this one. So, so what benefit or so why? Why would Colorado do this? What would benefit the state? Is this something they plan on? Let's say someone does pay in Bitcoin, hodling it, and then expecting the price to go up, and now you've made extra money for your state. Or is it just for them to be like, hey, look, Colorado, we're leading in fintech, technology, blockchain. Well, what do you think it is?
I think it's because
thought went into it, right? A lot of thought and planning went into it. All right, guys, we're going to accept it. This is how we're going to do it. So it wasn't for nothing.
I think it's because Charles Hoskinson is based out of
sometimes sunny,
IOHK.
sometimes Colorado or whatever.
Yeah. Well, the thing is they have some progressive banks as well in Colorado that are facilitating payments. You do have IOHK, no joking aside, there. And I know that
you're saying no joking aside.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. Like no joking aside with Charles Hoskinson living there. There are a lot of crypto companies working out of there. They are facilitating more crypto payments and banking than most other places. And also, I know Charles Hoskinson has been investing into the build out of crypto infrastructure when it comes to the college and the universities there. Like he's like donated and built like different wings of the campuses that are focused on computer science and blockchain technology. So.
Guys, we just got some information in our headsets. We only got 39 likes and 52 viewers. Guys, don't make it no. Don't make him bust out the sign. If you're not sure how the algorithm works, the more chat comments, the more likes, YouTube sees it and says, wow, what's going on here? Let's bring more people in. And then they start bringing busloads of people in. And then what happens when we hit 105 viewers?
Busloads, huh?
We open up the club.
You know what? We haven't opened up the club in a while.
It's been a while.
You know, when we get to 100 viewers.
Yeah, where is Jimmy?
You think we're gonna get to 100 viewers today?
I hope so. Tomorrow we'll definitely get to 100 viewers. Mark my words. Tomorrow.
Why?
It's gonna happen, bro. 100 points coming, bro. 100 BPs.
As where do you think? What kind of dinner do you think I should get when I win this?
No,
bet?
you're not picking.
No, you can't. No, the other person gets to pick. You just got to put a cap on the price.
All right, no more than that.
Otherwise, because
All right.
you have the diet of a 13-year-old on lunch break.
Says the guy who burns his steaks. Anyways, I'm willing to do $100 a person, no, $150 a person.
$150?
$150 a person. That is my max.
Oh.
You good with that?
I know
I'm
a
down
good
with that.
restaurant that is all vegan. They have a vegan steak, vegan barbecue sauce,
no
vegan,
thanks.
vegan.
I think,
Vegan barbecue sauce. Thanks, Rocco.
You know, some Italian food sounds good. What's a good Italian restaurant here in Vegas, Rocco?
There's a little bit off the strip. I recommend Al Solito Posto.
What is it
That
called?
place was okay.
What are you talking
I
about?
went there. Tivoli Village?
Yeah, but because I gotta teach you how to order.
D-
It's
No,
David was mad he didn't get anything for free.
Dude, the server.
He was like, I told him it was my anniversary. He didn't send me nothing out for
That's
free.
not what I said, you idiot.
What do you
Okay.
like?
That's
What do you,
not what I said. I
like, what
asked
is
the
this?
server. I was like, "Look, this
that's
is what
my
we
fault.
this
That's
is what
my
we don't
fault.
like. Just whatever is the most popular thing on the menu. Send it." And she- I don't know, it was
Yeah, the server was.
you trust
Jose
it?
Andres is bomb, by the way. Big D said E or E. His Bazaar Meats is
Also, hit the like button is in the chat.
telling us to hit the like button.
I wonder if he made his emoji this sign.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does look like that, huh?
You just now noticed that it's the exact same one.
Well, I can't. It's small. I can't see. Okay. Anyways, and then Matt, what's up, Matt? They're doing another play to earn video soon, so that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we're filming that today.
Yeah, there you go. So a lot of content coming from Sin City Crypto.
We'll see you in 45 minutes, Matt.
Speaking of content, let us move on to some big news. The Nasdaq. Speaking of Dak, is he out for the season? No, it's kind of off topic, but
Did he get injured?
yeah. What was that?
My ringer.
Cool, man. I don't know if he's out for the season, but the Cowboys.
He got
suck.
injured?
Yeah. If you're a Cowboys fan, put a 0 in the chat. Anyways, back to the news here. Nasdaq to offer crypto custody. This is sourced from Crypto Slate. Nasdaq will launch a new group dedicated to digital assets in a bid to attract institutional clients. They will initially offer custody services for Bitcoin and ETH. And the new custodial offering will make it a direct competitor to Coinbase. So Coinbase, FTX, Binance, Crypto.com, watch out. The Nasdaq launches a crypto exchange. Now, Nasdaq is loving the potential of crypto. They are the second largest stock exchange by volume. Now, they are pending approval from the New York Department of Financial Services. Not sure if that's what it is, but something like that, to become a registered custodian of digital assets. So, still waiting for the approval, but I doubt that someone like the Nasdaq wouldn't get that approval. They will consider launching a crypto exchange if regulatory environment allows it. Talked about this 5 minutes ago. This is a quote from Ira Auerbach, who is the new CEO of the digital assets part of Nasdaq. We believe this next wave of the revolution is going to be driven by mass institutional adoption. And institutions ain't coming in until, guess what? Read the third one. Regulatory environment allows it. So Gary Gensler and the SEC are literally holding back the mass adoption of cryptocurrency. Right? You're going to push back on that? I mean,
they're
Yeah,
not
go
helping it. I mean, I don't know if. Okay, here's the thing. The SEC hasn't like pushed at the Nasdaq. Who runs the Nasdaq anymore?
that's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know enough about that. But
Rocco?
anyways, what I want to know is like, I don't think that the Nasdaq is scared of Gary Gensler. I think they're just like, they don't want to stir. They don't want to
No, it's
cause
not
any
that they're
problems.
scared,
They don't want to
bro.
cause any problems.
Well, not only that, they're just like, hey, we don't even know what the hell that we can list, what we can't list. Like, there's no point.
Hey man, I want to say, first of all, shout out to Crypto Billy for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
But pretty big news, man. I mean,
Talking about Nasdaq, right?
yeah, that's freaking huge. Absolutely huge, right?
I mean, again, the second largest stock exchange in the world. Like,
Dude, Well, first of all, if you're gonna get crypto adoption in Wall Street, obviously we talk about the Nasdaq more than any other index fund or any stock realistically. So it only makes sense that they would, be listed on the Nasdaq eventually. If obviously custodying it at the moment. So I don't know, man. It's pretty big. I think we're seeing. And I've said it multiple times before, during the bear market is where you're building and getting the liquidity and the users ready for the next bull run. Because without the liquidity, without the infrastructure, without the institutions providing the custody for people that might not know how to use exchanges and DeFi wallets, you see. JP Morgan and Chase, or JP Morgan Chase, and then Fidelity. There's lots of players getting into the crypto infrastructure.
And they want to get in deeper, but guess what? Again, regulation. They don't know. They don't know what they can list, what they can't do, what they can't. Like, this is what's holding us back. We have a few new people. Tony Skoggs.
All right, so real quick, I got Tony Scotts, I got Jeff Sullivan, and then also Andrew Defibrillator. And so, guys, hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto.
That BitBoy show today talked about how Sam Bankman has some dealings going on with the devil that could destroy
crypto. The second person in our chat that's mentioned that. We had... I didn't watch the show this morning. We were prepping here. I usually watch BitBoy's show in the afternoon, like when I'm on my car ride back home. I don't know. I'm really curious to see. I know I can envision Ben right now behind his desk and just getting pretty furious and upset.
Do you know what they're talking about as far as dealings? I know there was an article talking about Alameda is going to pay Voyager back the $200 million so they can unlock their collateral.
Well, I think from what I understand, it's Sam Bankman-Fried is working with the regulators, particularly the SEC and CFTC, with regulation and their exchange and all that jazz. And basically, he's saying Sam Bankman-Fried switching sides, playing the other side of the fence, bamboozling everybody. I've been wanting to push back on Sam Bankman-Fried. The dude, first of all, he's said it before that he is not that into crypto. I don't know the exact term, but he's more of a businessman looking at this situation. So he's discussed his exchange and his startup. And a lot of it came from, hey, I'm just a business guy. This seemed like a good business opportunity. So I don't think he's quite as bullish on the crypto markets as some of the other exchange founders, CZ to be particular. And then we also got...
go ahead.
And then Orbital is also here, new, I think. Hola! Welcome to Sin City Crypto.
Orbital. Yeah, I don't... I'm not exactly sure why he would switch sides. I mean, he runs one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges.
That's what I'm saying is that Sam Bankman-Fried at his core has not been super bullish on crypto. Not in the way you would expect a CEO of a crypto exchange.
Like CZ.
And he's kind of got this mentality of, hey, I'm a businessman in a crypto environment. And I think he's looking at it like, hey, if I work with, the black suit and tie matrix agents, which is the SEC. Like if the SEC was a character in a movie, I'm telling you, it'd be the matrix agents. Right? I mean, it's not like Gary Gensler, bro. What's the guy with the teeth?
The guy with the teeth. I think a lot of people have teeth, Robin.
Must be a dentist. I don't know.
No, the guy with the teeth.
Say dentist, I get PTSD.
He also was the elf in Lord of the Rings. Matrix agent.
Yeah, that I have no idea.
Yeah, the guy with the teeth. He always like gritting his teeth, man.
Sounds almost Italian. The guy with the teeth.
This dude. Yeah, this guy.
Oh wait, yeah, does have teeth.
Yeah, I mean, look at these.
Yeah.
Look at these chompers, bro. Look at those things.
Yeah.
Man, this man can bite an apple through a fence. Look at that.
All right, we got it. Hugo Weaving. Weaving. Hugo Weaving, right?
Who?
The
Ooh,
name.
what?
Oh shit.
There we go. We should say.
Yuga Labs.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if there was a movie, that's that right there is Gary Gensler. Tell me that's not Gary. If you think Agent Smith from The Matrix, if he looks like Gary Gensler in a CG kind of way, put the Gary Gensler emoji face in the chat, or one in the chat if you're not a member.
Horse teeth. What were we talking about?
I don't know. We went way off the rails today. I never had coffee. Matt, when you come in here, bring some coffee.
Oh my god. Yeah, Matt, please. I need coffee too. What is that? Gary? Oh my god.
You sure?
Yeah.
Let me show you guys
I don't know
in the real form.
We've lost all train of thought here on the show.
Yeah.
What's Bitcoin at?
Hold on, I have another
18,000.
There you go.
Oh.
Pathetic clown Gary Gensler. Yeah.
Is that actually like a person, or is that CG'd?
That's last year Halloween trick or treat.
He dressed up as
No, he did not.
Okay.
Stop it. All right, before you look at the price of Bitcoin, I do have one more thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead. The Bitcoin hasn't moved. 18.8.
CFTC commissioner meets with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. This is sourced from ZY Crypto. CFTC Commissioner Caroline Pham visited Ripple Labs in San Francisco, and Brad noted the meeting was about, quote, public-private engagement. There was no, there wasn't any like insight as to what was spoken about. CFTC commissioner played it off like, oh, it was already planned. A lot of people are saying it's a little odd. It's a little odd that the SEC and Ripple both asked for a judgment from the judge. And just so happens a few days later, CFTC commissioner visits Brad Garlinghouse at the Ripple headquarters in San Francisco. Robin, what do you make of this? If you were to speculate and if you were to jump to a conclusion, what conclusion would you jump to?
I'm curious on where they met up at.
At the Ripple Labs in San Francisco, at their headquarters. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
What was the question?
If you were to jump to a conclusion, say
jump to conclusions, Matt,
and speculate,
it's a Matt.
and speculate, and speculate why this happened, and is at the timing. Is it just coincidence, or I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like there's just so much going on right now, and at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I'll bring another movie in here, man. The SEC's like the Empire in Star Wars, man. Everybody's against them. Everybody's trying to fight them, right?
Yeah.
Every country or every branch of government, every state, every content creator, they're just pushing back on everybody. And just when you think all of a sudden their reach is over, they come at you with, hey, all the nodes were aggregated in the U.S. So Ethereum, yeah, it's a U.S. based protocol. It's a U.S. based company. It's in our jurisdiction. Like, what kind of sense does that make?
None.
And you know what? People got to stand up. CFTC, what's up? I don't know.
Will the real CFTC please stand up?
But I'll tell you what, man. If you had any doubt on the direction of this court case, it's obvious that it's trending in the right direction, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if the CFTC was looking at Ripple Labs and they're like, oh man, they about to lose this court case. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they truly believe that they were going to lose a court case, you think they would sit down and talk to them, hang out?
I don't think so.
Share
And here's
coffee,
the other thing.
go visit the headquarters.
Is this
But
like
you know, anytime you go visit a headquarters, you always get a tour, right? Of
course.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, here's
This is where we got sued.
Yeah,
This is where this is. So do you think this is kind of like the CFTC kind of throwing shade at the SEC? I kind of think it is, man.
Maybe. Might be some salty some salty former employees that work in one
Just
department
give the
versus another.
CFTC, man. Just let them make regulations on crypto. They seem to be the most level, the most educated, the most do the right thing kind of organization. Now, Robin,
Yeah,
got
boss.
breaking news.
What's that?
NVIDIA just unveiled their new graphics card.
Dang!
The 40 series.
How much of Ethereum can you mine with that?
4090
never
and
mind.
4080s.
Zero.
Wait, what? So here you go. Starting at $8.99. Okay. So guys, there's been a time you thought about super chatting because we know where Robin is going to. The conversation we're going to have in about 3 weeks. Hey man, those graphics cards, bro.
You know,
kidding, of course.
honestly, it would increase the performance of our streaming software.
Dude, really? I was
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not.
saying. You see how you got the
No,
box?
that's
You see
your
how you
fault.
got the box above me with your face and then me? We could add like 4 more faces over here. Over
We
there.
don't even have
Put
4
another
more
guy
faces.
here. We got Rocco over
We
here.
don't even have 4 more
Yeah,
faces.
Kyler over there. Bringing Matt. Oh, we got
Yeah.
Vegas party up in here. You
Like
know?
this
Yeah,
idea.
man.
New graphic card, love it.
Mhm.
Also, did you hear MicroStrategy bought another $300 million worth of Bitcoin?
Dang.
Oh, no, sorry.
$300 million.
300 Bitcoin, $6 million. My bad. I got it backwards.
Hmm.
300 Bitcoin. So they now hold, I believe, either a little over or right at 130,000 Bitcoin.
Do you? Here's a question. So
I mean,
130,000 Bitcoin. Do you think they'll ever reach 1 million Bitcoin?
No,
I mean, they're over 10% of the way there.
I don't think so, bro. I mean, no way. I mean, not even GBTC has 1 million, and they're barely a little over halfway there. They're 60% there. I don't see that happening, dude. For them, I mean, let's say they
In the
did.
next bull run, I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of Michael Saylor videos. He's going to have that freaking wooden boat behind him. He's
Yeah,
going
but
to be
doesn't
talking
mean that
about
they're gonna buy
it's,
another-
digital energy. It moves at the speed of light.
Doesn't mean they're gonna buy another 870,000 Bitcoin. Like that is a lot of money, dude.
No, I haven't seen Michael Saylor on YouTube in a while.
I wonder what.
He just hasn't popped up. I haven't searched for him, but he has a. You know, I'm telling you.
Well,
What was it,
usually-
like 4 months ago? Every time I'm scrolling through YouTube, it's like Sailor, something else,
Well,
scam
probably
coin,
related
scam coin,
about the
Sailor.
tax things that they were disputing about Florida. That's probably correlated with that.
Yeah,
Anyways, you know what?
that's it, right?
I don't have anything. You want to do?
That's it, man. It's 11:30. Wrap it up.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. I was gonna see if we want to do a little Q&A, but anyways, Rocco, you got anything else to add before we?
Okay, let's remind everybody to follow Discord, run by Marky Mark. Make sure also to follow social media, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And watch all the videos and like it.
You heard it here from the Don. Everything he just said, go do. And all the links to all those things are in the description of this video. We just Bybit link. If you have been interested in a Bybit account or if you like leverage trading, which is not something we'd recommend unless you're extremely seasoned, you want to support the channel, use our link. We get a little kickback on that. Also, we have links to Ledger wallets and an FTX account. It's just small, whatever. Anyways, you're going to do it. Use our link. Supports the channel. Rob, you got anything else?
Yeah.
That's it, baby.
Flow video will be live today at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure to have your notifications on to learn everything about Flow and why I am so excited about the project.
Crypto Yogurt's here.
Hello, Yogurt.
Very end of the show.
No, he was here like 5 minutes ago. Also, Kenny's been a member for 5 months. Thanks, Kenny. We appreciate you. All right. Rocco?
Yep.
I don't even know where the hell I got that from. Anyways, friends, family, family of friends, and friends of family. We thank you so much for spending your Tuesday here with us at Sin City Crypto. On behalf of myself, Robin, the Don, and Kyler Murray, we'd like to say thank you guys. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Hold on to your seats. Wear extra underwear because it's going to get bloody. We'll see you tomorrow, please.